Brock Lesnar and Ronda Rousey win the 2022 Royal Rumble in their respective matches. Uh, we're gonna focus more on the Brock Lesnar one. Ronda Rousey, she returned tonight in the Women's Royal Rumble. I had seen a spoiler about something like this, so it wasn't really shocking. But yeah, I mean, this is my first time watching WWE really in like weeks, months. And now I'm definitely going back to not watching. The Royal Rumble has always been like my favorite match and shit like that, and one of the more exciting times. Because obviously the unpredictability who could come, and I mean, there wasn't really any big surprise. The only big surprise was like Ronda Rousey, right? Then they had Bad Bunny, and Johnny Knoxville wasn't even a surprise, and I think even then they spoiled Bad Bunny. But yeah, man. But Ronda Rousey came back, and as soon as she came back, I knew she was winning the match, and she'll probably face Charlotte Flair. Doesn't really matter to me, but I ain't even mad about this. On it, like if I cared, I wouldn't even be mad about this. Ronda Rousey, I don't know, maybe people feel differently, but I enjoyed her first run. I enjoy Ronda Rousey. I think she's pretty good for a newbie. She converted from UFC to a wrestler, and she never won the Royal Rumble before, and now this is a way for her to be injected into the title scene again. So I ain't really mad. I guess you could say she's like a new star as well, since she's new to wrestling still. But I mean, she's established, but still, like, I mean, AJ Styles could have won the Royal Rumble, and we'd be okay with that. But anyways, the Royal Rumble for me is creating new stars, and it's interesting that they went with a choice of two part-timers. Again, I mean, not really surprising. They do this shit all the time, but I'm just laughing at the Brock Lesnar one. So, pretty much at the beginning of the night, no, actually, it was like two matches before the men's Royal Rumble. It was Brock Lesnar versus Bobby Lashley. They were getting hyped, this and that. Earlier in the night, Roman Reigns kept the title, obviously, but he cheated or whatever. He held the ropes or whatever the fuck for too long, and he beat the shit out of Seth Rollins. That feud is probably going to continue. But then during the Bobby Lashley Brock Lesnar match, Heyman was with Brock, and then out of nowhere, Roman Reigns attacks Brock Lesnar. He asks Paul Heyman to give him the belt. Paul Heyman gives him the belt, and then he beats up Brock Lesnar to let Bobby Lashley become champion again and win. And then Paul Heyman's with Roman Reigns again. And that wouldn't have been so bad if it wasn't the first match, honestly. If it wasn't the first time they fought. So they ruined a dream match by doing, the little antics again. So they fucked up that. They fucked up the opening. They fucked up a lot tonight. And then, we were like, oh, okay, Brock Lesnar is probably going to be in the Royal Rumble. He's going to enter the Royal Rumble. And then he was going to win. And what did he do? He was like number 28, or I don't even know what the fuck number he was. He enters the Royal Rumble, and he wins the Royal Rumble. Oh my God, guys. I mean, it really doesn't matter to me anymore. I'm pretty much done with WWE. Maybe the big four pay-per-views, especially the Royal Rumble. Other than that, I mean, I've just pretty much given up on it completely. No sense in doing all this. I mean, they had Shane McMahon return in the Royal Rumble. They're relying on part-timers. They're relying on celebrities. And then I read a report from WrestleVotes that Brock had to win because they don't even know what the title match at WrestleMania is going to be for the WWE Championship. So what sense does that even fucking make? How do you not? The Royal Rumble is the start of, apparently, the road to WrestleMania. How do you not know by Royal Rumble time what the matches are going to be? How do you not know? See, this is exactly what I keep saying. They don't have a clue what they're doing. And honestly, like, it wouldn't even be so bad if Brock versus Roman at WrestleMania. But did you really have to have Brock win? I mean, he would have won. He could have, like, he would have gotten the title match either way. He would have gotten the title match either way. You should have went with a Raw star. And then they challenge Bobby Lashley at WrestleMania. But yeah, they don't know what the fuck they're doing. But this is my thing. The Royal Rumble should be about creating new stars and having their moment, like you did for Drew McIntyre back a couple years ago, Bianca Belair. You should use these moments to do that, and then you give it to Brock Lesnar. And the funny thing is, people started liking Brock Lesnar again. And I think Brock is cool. Brock Lesnar is cool when he's not champion, and you know you can enjoy the fun feuds. Like if even if the like with Brock Lesnar and Lashley, Brock and Lashley didn't have a title, like that would be like a fun feud and shit like that. When Brock is not champion, like it could be fun. And people started loving Brock Lesnar again. They love the farmer shit, this and that. And now they're shitting on Brock Lesnar. They're shitting on Brock Lesnar because you guys made a stupid decision. And you had Brock enter the Royal Rumble and win. And win. Did you really have to go that route? Why are you not prepared? But I'm like, seriously, guys, like, I'm just laughing. I can't even get mad anymore because I don't really care. I genuinely don't care. This is the first time, like, this is one of my first WWE videos, like, almost like a review, I guess. Not really, but one of my first real videos on WWE. Otherwise, like, I talk about news or who got released and shit like that. I'm talking about the Royal Rumble today and Brock Lesnar winning. I just, I don't know, dude. I'm laughing, dude. This shit is so funny, man. And the funny thing is, like, people will bitch about it and shit like that, and then they'll watch tomorrow. They're pissed off today and they'll watch tomorrow. You should do what I do and just not watch. I mean, seriously, why are you wasting your time? Why are you wasting your time? But this is the funny thing, man. This really is this was like real fun. I put out a tweet. I sent out the tweet. Just vague, not really vague, but everyone pretty much knew what I was talking about. LMAO, O, multiple O's, laughing my ass off because this was really funny, dude. This was really funny to me. I knew Brock Lesnar as soon as he came out. He was F5ing everyone. He was suplexing everyone. He was beating the fuck out of everyone. I was laughing. I was like, he's gonna win the Royal Rumble, dude. And then he did, and I mean, it's just WWE being WWE. They have no clue. They resort to the same tactics, the part-timers, Band-Aids. I mean, it's all the same shit. They don't have a clue what they're doing. I don't know what their future is. I don't know. I don't think they know who they're... They must think Roman and Drew and Brock, all these guys are going to be going on for the next 20 years. Maybe they do. Maybe they do. I mean, like, they sucked Undertaker dry. I'm surprised he wasn't in the Royal Rumble. They sucked Undertaker dry. To what is he? He's like 60 or some shit. They still kept going with Undertaker. Now they're doing this shit with Brock. They're going to do the same to Roman until Roman goes to Hollywood. Maybe with Drew. I don't know. And Drew actually returned tonight. He pulled the John Cena. He came back from injury quick and then did. But I'm just laughing, dude. I'm really laughing, bro. This is pretty fucking funny to me. So yeah, guys, that's it. WWE's still shit. I ain't watching, so I hope you guys enjoyed what you saw in this video. If you did, please leave a thumbs up, comment down below, subscribe if you're new, turn that notification bell on, and I'll see you guys for the next one. Later.